Locked doors, lost souls. Why are churches empty while people sleep outside? The cold truth. Right now, across the UK, thousands of churches stand empty every night. At the same time, thousands of people sleep on the streets in freezing temperatures. These buildings were built in God's name, meant to be places of refuge, yet their doors are locked when they are needed most. This isn't about religion, it's about right and wrong. What would Jesus say if he walked through our cities today and saw grand churches sitting in darkness while people beg for shelter? Churches were never meant to be empty monuments. They were built as places of safety, warmth, and community. Jesus never asked for gold or grand buildings. He walked with the poor, fed the hungry, and gave shelter to the outcasts. His message was clear: help those in need. Yet today, too many churches focus on wealth and status instead of action. They close their doors at night, even as people sleep in the cold right outside them. Thousands of churches, thousands of homeless. The numbers don't lie. Over 3,000 churches in the UK are either empty or barely used, and at least 270,000 people in the UK are homeless or in temporary housing. Hundreds die every winter from exposure to the cold. A single church hall could provide warmth, a sleeping mat, food, and safety for dozens of people. The space is already there. The solution is simple: just open the doors. The excuses, when asked why churches don't open their doors, these are the most common excuses. It's a liability issue. But insurance covers public spaces. If a church can host events, it can offer shelter. We don't have the funding. Churches receive millions in donations and tax breaks. They have heating, kitchens, and volunteers. It's not our responsibility. Then whose responsibility is it? Jesus didn't say, help the poor if it's convenient. He said, love your neighbor. Every excuse is a choice to look away while people suffer. The solution: open the doors. This is not impossible. Some churches already do it. In London, a few churches provide night shelters in winter. In Scotland, some old churches have been converted into homes. Across Europe, churches act as emergency shelters when temperatures drop. If one church can do it, why can't all of them? Imagine if every empty church opened its doors. Thousands of people would have a safe place to sleep. No more freezing nights, no more deaths on the streets, just compassion in action. The way it was always meant to be. A message to church leaders: if you stand on a Sunday and preach about love, prove it. Open the doors, give warmth, offer a cup of tea and a safe place to rest. God does not want empty churches. He wants them full of life, full of help, full of love. To those in power, if you claim to serve God, then serve His people. Open the doors. Change won't happen unless we demand it. Ask your local church why it stays closed at night. Write to your council and demand action. Support those working to get people off the streets. Homelessness is not a crime. Being poor is not a sin. Ignoring it is. We don't need more prayers, we need action. Open the doors, open the churches. No more excuses. This message is urgent. Every cold night that passes, lives are at risk. If you believe in kindness, in justice, in doing what is right, share this message. Talk about it. Make people listen. It's time. No more empty churches while people sleep in the cold.
Hey there, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. It only takes a few clicks and means a lot to me. Thank you.